I didn't know any women firefighters before Project Ignite.
Project Ignite started at its origin as being a very condensed event just for women that were already in the recruiting process. In 2023, we realized that there was a need for support of women prior to even starting the recruiting process.
Each rig, whether you're on an engine or a truck, might look a little bit different.
It was just an insight of how an actual academy would be like.
So in 2023, Project Ignite was opened to be more expansive and allow any female that has any interest in becoming a firefighter to be able to come out and attend.
Go, just alternate, back and forth, walking.
I played professional soccer for about a year, and then when I was done, I decided to join the fire service. I have a lot of family in the fire service and always thought it was applicable to my background. I just wanted to be able to do something that was active and meaningful.
Before Project Ignite, I spent 15 years coaching gymnastics. A couple years ago, I told my husband, I was like, if I don't do this now, then it's gonna be too late. And I felt like I would regret it.
Over the past 2 years, we've had participants from all different kinds of backgrounds. We've had nurses, insurance agents, park rangers, and animal handlers with other departments come out and see if this is something that they might enjoy. I think that it's very important for young women, especially, to experience what firefighting might feel like physically, mentally, emotionally, before even getting into the recruiting process and getting into academy.
The feeling I had that day when I showed up for Project Ignite was excitement. There was definitely an energy in the room of just wanting to be there and show up and work hard.
It was super helpful. Coming into this, I don't think a lot of people know what they're getting themselves into.
Project Ignite consists of 2 days where we start the morning off with a group workout to show camaraderie, and just basically everything that we do in the fire service is as a two-person team. We never go anywhere by ourselves. And then you go through different hands-on stations to showcase our #1 most important, most common skills that you will learn later on in academy.
Hard time, no sleep, that's the way we grind, show up.
We did like search and through ladders, forcible entry.
We also got to stretch some lines and open a hose line, kind of like the classic firefighter picture that you would see of like flowing water and stuff.
Definitely was like 100% into it. I thought it was awesome to see all these really badass women on the job.
Part of leaving that weekend just kind of fueled me for the next step, and it put me in contact with other women that I could rely on if I had a question. They made it really clear that day too that they were here for anybody who had questions, whether you were on the fence or kind of unsure, or where I was sitting where it's like, no, this is where I want to be. Like, how do I get there?
Since Project Ignite, I went through the entire hiring process and I've gone through the academy. It's a dream that I've always had, so being able to actually do it is quite a big accomplishment.
It's very encouraging to see somebody that has started from day one at that event, never met them before, had never interacted with them before, and now to see where they're at as recruits and just about to finish academy, they're getting ready to walk the stage, and it's just this like massive, supportive feeling that I have like as an older sister almost, that they have gotten through everything that basically we talked about a year and a half ago and went through all of the steps for, and that they're getting ready to walk out onto the streets as firefighters. And I'm excited for them to come out on the streets and challenge me, because they are that caliber of individual that they're going to push not only themselves but everybody else around them to be better at what they're doing and to be better at the job in general.
It's a really cool opportunity to be able to push yourself every day, and you grow a lot throughout the academy personally, and there's bonds that you make that you'll have for the rest of your career, so it's an opportunity to grow.
go for it. I mean, you don't have anything to lose. You show up and you do as much as you want to try to do, and you're encouraged to be able to take more reps if you want it or ask more questions. It really is an opportunity to figure out, like, is this for me or is it not? And I think there's also strength in that too.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page for these stories and more. And stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.